Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Hazel Roddam and I'm delighted to have the opportunity to present this poster to you today. I'm going to zoom in and show you the different sections of the poster in more detail, but first I'd like to quickly introduce my team. I'm the Director of Research Support Network, ReSNet, and here are my deputies Sophie, Ellie and Millie, who work with me on this, all in a voluntary capacity. But our ReSNet group is now 5 years old, and just last month we celebrated 3 years since we started our Twitter account. The work I'm going to present to you today is mostly about our Twitter activity and how we have evaluated the value and the impact of this Twitter activity. So here's our title. We use this conceptual value framework from Etienne Wenger to evaluate the impact of this online initiative. So we've been promoting evidence-based research in allied health and also specifically in speech and language therapy. And we wanted to be able to demonstrate very transparently the value of what we were doing, that we're not simply just a talking shop, talking to each other and agreeing with each other, but we are more purposeful than that. So in our research support network, ReSNet, we're a completely free and open access online community, and we focus on promoting implementation of research findings into real-world service settings. In particular, we are focusing on how the existing research evidence base can help to answer real-world clinical questions, and how evidence synthesis is also essential as the first step to designing future research and also to identify what will be the priorities out of potential options for future research studies. And we do this by generating an active dialogue between the people who are delivering clinical services, the professional educators, and the academic researchers who are leading the research. We have other people also joining our community of practice, and I'll mention those in a few moments. But between us collectively, we're looking to identify the strengths in the current evidence base and also identify where there are gaps. So we do this through a monthly guided discussion forum on Twitter, and we publish all our full transcripts of those conversations and other analytics, statistics about who joined those chats and who was contributing to them, and we put that as a permanent resource onto our blog site. So we chose to use Wenger's value framework because we wanted to demonstrate that we are not simply talking to each other and agreeing with each other, but we are purposefully generating knowledge capital through our activities, and that forms a resource which can potentially be used for quality improvement in services and in research studies for the future. So the demonstration of our immediate value comes from examples such as these we've selected here to show people's own perceptions of their learning value from the activity that we've undertaken. So we looked back over the last 2 years and we've selected the 16 chats where we very specifically focused on evidence synthesis and implementation of evidence into practice. And you can see the numbers here, over 4 million linked Twitter accounts. You can also see from our graphic that this has international reach. The reputation as well is demonstrated by the range of professionals and people at different career stages, as well as other organisations and associations, professional associations who follow us. So in our ongoing work, we're looking to build metrics which will be appropriate and relevant indicators of our applied value. Thank you so much for listening, and please do follow us through these contact details here.